If your workplace requires password changes every 90 days, just set it to the name of the current UK Prime Minister and you should be fine. Welcome to Shave&Butcher. And shave today with a few things that is worth mentioning. So I'll mention them. Soap, which is such a favorite right now, is Massacran from Westman Shaving in Portugal. This is phenomenal, both the soap and the aftershave, where I have an aftershave balm. This is similar to a recovery splash from Singareman, which is one of my favorite aftershave products. And I'm going to use a brush, which I haven't used in a while because I don't like it. So I thought, we'll try it again, see how we do. This is a Mondial, and I can't remember, or I've never known which model it is, but it's a badger knot, very floppy is what I remember. So let's see how that works today. And I'm going to shave with a Feather Artist Club DX razor, and I've got a Feather Professional blade in there because I'm not a coward. It's just cracking. This is what the soap looks like. It's a few shaves into it. Beautiful. Isn't that beautiful? Looks like an octopus or a tick or something. No, it's lovely. So we'll get wet. And let's see how that brush performs. Yeah, I've been traveling in the UK this week, which is interesting because the UK has their third Prime Minister in 70 days or something. So let's hope this one lasts longer. This guy is Rishi Sunak. So he's part of the Tory party, which is the Conservative Party. There are essentially three parties in the UK to count with. Labour is socialist, Tory is conservative, and the Liberal Democrats are just that, liberal. And traditionally it is Tories or Labour that run the country. And the UK has a system where in a constituency, which is a village or part of a town or so, you must win that constituency to get a seat in the parliament. Other countries, such as Sweden, has a representative system where it counts how many percent of the votes in the country that the party gets, and that's the basis for the amount of seats you get in parliament. Quite similar to this. This has more backbone, but it's very soft. It's a horsehair brush from Zenith. And you know what? I think as one, your skills improve with time, and two, you become more susceptible, is that even a word, to the fine details in shave gear. You notice that what you thought was the only thing you could shave with a while ago is now not the only thing you can shave with. So requiring super dense badger brushes versus this kind of easygoing, it's a badger, but it could be a synthetic or a horsehair brush, is sort of my equivalent to, only drinking smoky, peaty Islay whiskies when I started taking a fancy to call it colored alcohol, brown alcohol. Whereas now You know, I'll enjoy one of those every once in a while, but I like to mix it up with a nice, you know, I had Glenlivet this week, which is spectacular whiskey, or bourbon, which I drink quite a lot, and it doesn't have to be the cool, super masculine Islay whiskies necessarily. And I will put a little bit of water into my Lagavulin or Ardbeg just to make it more enjoyable. Not a lot, no ice. Ice. Jesus, I'm not a Russian. Ooh. This brush works very well to lather this soap. This is a soap that is exceptionally easy to lather, mind you. But I could use this with Mitchell's Wolfhat or anything. I think I'll start using it. It wasn't my first brush, it was my second brush. My first brush was a, see if I still have it here. Shit. Travel brush. It's minute, it has a handle just for comparison. So it's a Badger, cheap one. Oh, I don't know actually. And that's all I used for, God, 20 years? 20, 25 years. Works perfectly fine. Got it from my wife. And then this one was also a present from my wife. And then I discovered brushes with backbone and can't have floppy brushes. You know, you can. This is a very nice brush. And this soap, I'm telling you, or in addition to being very, very good and a great soap base, the scent is phenomenal. I smelled it all of 2 days ago when I last shaved. And the aftershave stays on for a while. So Mastergran is a sort of coffee drink where you pour coffee on ice, and there's rum, there's sugar, and there's lemon or lime and a bit of mint, I think, or mint, I think, en français. Oh shit, I cut myself. So if you talk when you address the razor, that's stupid. You should be quiet. So that was a small cut. Let's see if there's any blood. Oh, it's an annoying place to get a cut just under the nose. I'll be quiet. Yeah, it's a pretty big dent there. Oh. It's annoying because that's such a down place and it's gonna hurt and it's gonna take days to heal. Oh. Anyway. A lovely, lovely sense of coffee, rum, lime, and nice dry down of almond, tonka, molasses, bit of woody stuff, bit of amber, just exceptionally nice to smell like this. Oh, I'm gonna kick myself. So I was chitter-chatting when I put the edge down, and then that's what happens. God, that's an annoying place to get it to. If you get a cut on the cheek, you know, you don't even pay attention. It heals. You shave around it for a few days. But this is where, you know, every place where there's a crease or something is annoying. Got a bit of it's a weeper, but it's a nice one. So there you go. So this soap is really, really growing on me. So it's not fougère gothique style. It's just, it smells exceptionally nice. Nice rather than interesting. And it is modeled after a coffee drink called Massagran, which I've never tried, and I've been to Portugal a few times, but I haven't in a good while. I'm quite sure I haven't had this drink, but it's very nice. It's like, it's not Bailey's, but the closest drink I can think of to this soap is Bailey's. So it's not Bailey's, and Bailey's is based on whiskey, if I'm not entirely wrong. And this is rum, aged rum, and it's just terrific. You should check out Westman Shaving. Pasteurs, the razor company in the US, Europe, several. This razor is the, can you see? That's weepers, that's okay, it's gonna go away, but this razor is the trickiest of all my razors. So if you don't pay attention, and I'm not paying attention tonight, clearly not. Oof, doing a horrible job at paying attention. Then it kisses you, and voila. Oh, the scent already phenomenal. And yeah, so check out British politics. It's a phenomenal shit show, and it's quite entertaining. Ever since the former US president got kicked out of the White House, you know, politics has been interesting, mainly out of the UK. Wow, there's blood all over the place. Oh dear. It might be time for an alum block after this one. So that's a cat, that's a poor job. This is all weepers is gonna go away. This one looks pretty bad. I can't feel it though. Here you go. J Mac, if you're watching, sacrifice done. Oh, the roof is pretty much done on my new house. And if I remember, I'll put a quick video thing in here. None of that was GDPR approved. But hey, those lads don't care about that sort of thing. So cool. So the roof's up. So as the builder, you have to feed as the I don't know what you even call it, but as me, it's my project, I have to treat the builders to some food and drinks. So I did. And otherwise, they're allowed to hang you from the roof. pretty harsh. Is that a Swedish tradition or do you order that? Okay, I'm gonna try and wash some of the blood off. Well, it's a close shave. That's always something. Easy. You know what? I'm gonna use my alum block, which I generally mainly use to get a good grip when I stretch my skin, but I'm gonna use it where I saw there were cuts. Actually, what the hell? What a mess. How was that? Was bleeding. Let's see. Let's see what it's like. That's enough of the alum. So UK politics. Well, for everyone's sake, let's hope it's peaceful for a while, shall we? Good close shave though. Not perfect, but pretty okay. So just rinsing the alum off. I didn't used to do that. I didn't do that in the beginning. I left it on. I never noticed any difference, but it, you know, it is a chemical, so I guess it should be rinsed off. Right, aftershave, splashy balm. So this is really a somewhere in between a balm and a traditional splash. There you go. That's a lot, way too much. So it's quite runny. And it smells so darn good. I want to, next time I go to Portugal, I'm going to have this drink, and next time I see it on a cocktail list anywhere, I'm going to try it. It smells amazing. So try out Westman Shaving, and yeah, that's it. Next week I'm off to New York City, and we'll see what we get up to there. Thank you so much for watching. See you soon. Remember, stay sharp.